At another instance of police assault in Tamil Nadu that has been reported, a shocking video from Kallakurichi that has surfaced which shows a young man, Vicky, getting beaten up by the cops. This is the second such incident that has come to light in recent days after the custodial death of Ajith Kumar in Sivaganga. This Kallakurichi incident reportedly happened a month ago on the 6th of June. Now, according to eyewitnesses and locals there, Vicky was questioned by the police for not investigating the death of his relative, who allegedly died after falling sick in Dubai. Vicky went to the police station to question the officers about their inaction. The situation escalated between both the sides and the police then attacked Vicky and beat him up, which can be seen in the video. The SP of Kallakurichi has now been directed to investigate the activities of the police officers involved in this incident. This video has been doing the rounds for a week now after the death of 27-year-old Ajith Kumar, who was reportedly beaten to death in Sivaganga by members of the Tamil Nadu Special Police team.
The post-mortem report of Ajith Kumar's custodial death has put everyone in shock. 44 marks, injury marks, which included several grievous internal injury marks. And somebody who has been raising this question on the custodial deaths, in particular about Ajith Kumar, is the MP from Sivaganga, Karthi Chidambaram, joining us on India Today. Sir, first of all, what's your reading of the details, horrific details that have come out of the post-mortem report?
It's gravely distressing. But as I've said previously, custodial death is not happening for the first time in India, and is definitely not happening for the first time in Tamil Nadu. It has been happening for many years, and it has been happening across governments. So this is really a police cultural problem. This is one of the legacies of our colonial past, where the police was used by the British Raj to quell the local population. And that same trait and the same operating procedures have been passed on to the police in independent India. And the police continue to use these brutal methods. So the only way to have a holistic solution and an end to this distressing situation is that we must have a wholesale retraining of our police force in India, and particularly in Tamil Nadu, sensitivity training. What are the operating procedures? What is a policeman supposed to do? I think the entire police force, I think right from the DGP onwards to the newly recruited constable, must undergo retraining. And this retraining must be done professionally and in a systematic manner. There is no point in just blaming the political executives at the present time, because this has happened across political governments. It has happened across various governments. It has happened in the previous government. It has happened in governments 2 terms ago. Right. So it's not new, and nothing is changing. I mean, the same thing happened in Tirunelveli, where I think Benix and Jairaj were brutally murdered in the police station. Then there was another incident of Vignesh. I'm not able to recollect all the names. But this is happening systematically. If it is happening systematically, it is a systems problem. And the systems problem can only be addressed if you retrain and completely re-engineer and redesign how the police investigates. This is not professional policing. I mean, a professional police force will not use third-degree methods in order to investigate theft. So if this is again a vestige of our colonial past, and I know the central government talks all the time of ridding India of the colonial past, and I think they sometimes take up causes which are not necessarily causing ill effects to society today. If they really are serious, they must reform the police, and particularly in Tamil Nadu, I urge upon the government to call for a wholesale review, retraining, sensitivity training, and a new manual, a new police manual has to be created in Tamil Nadu.
So, coming to this particular aspect, when you say that the government of the Tamil Nadu needs to work on this particular situation, first your ally would also feel uncomfortable because you are a long-standing ally of the DMK and they are in power. They would think that you are raising question mark on their governance, number one. Number two, the opposition parties, including the BJP, would also use your case to further their demand or accusations.
This is not happening for the first time in Tamil Nadu. It has happened across governments. I mean, the BJP's ally, Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy, when he was Chief Minister, is when the Tirunelveli incident of Benix and Jairaj happened. So I am not blaming him for that. I mean, neither should you be blaming the present Chief Minister for this. This is a systemic police cultural problem. Right. This is not a problem which was created by the DMK. This is not a problem which the DMK inherited from the ADMK because the ADMK created it. This has been a problem of the police throughout. If the police behaves like this, irrespective of who's in power. So which means that there has to be a retraining. I mean, you can only fault any government, not only this government or the previous government, of not addressing this issue seriously in order to bring about retraining. But none of these governments created this culture. This is a culture which we have inherited from the British, the British Raj. Right. And nobody has taken a serious effort to modernize and professionalize the police force in India.
One final question, in regards to Ajith Kumar case, would you demand a formation of a SIT or a, High Court monitored probe? Because sometimes we also see that within the system, when the questions are raised on the system, there are ways or methods that system tries to protect its own. So would you want somebody higher up to be probing the entire case?
The state government promptly has handed over the matter to the CBI. Let the CBI investigate it. Let the CBI give a report, and post that, let us see what the findings are and then react to it. There's no point in creating another superstructure at the moment. Let us work within what structures have been there. But most importantly, if you really want change, if you want these kind of incidents to stop, we must have a complete overhaul in the methods in which the police investigate and the methods in which they operate, and we must have sensitivity training to the police. A wholesale reform has to take place, not only in Tamil Nadu, but in all of India.
Right.
Cutting across to Anagha Kesav, joining us on the phone line with further details. Anagha, what really happened with Vicky in Kallakurichi? Because one thing is coming out very clearly, that this is a deep-rooted problem within the system, and high time that the DMK sets a strong deterrent against it.
Well, that's right. In fact, I think it's high time that the entire police force in Tamil Nadu undergoes, like Karthi Chidambaram mentioned, undergoes a retraining and sensitization of sorts, not just in Tamil Nadu, because if we take a look at that data, there are other states as well that have much higher number of custodial deaths. For example, what we saw in Gujarat and in Maharashtra, there are other states as well across India where, it's high time that the police force undergoes a round of retraining and resensitization as to how to treat the people who come to police station to file complaints, how to be more empathetic, and most importantly, how to handle perfectly healthy suspects who get under their custody, but when they come out, they either do so with a broken leg or a broken limb. So there must be a full stop to all these kind of mishandling by the police officers who think that they are above the law. Some kind of overhauling of the system must take place, like the MP mentioned. And in Tamil Nadu as well, in Kallakurichi, we saw this video that was caught on cam as to how the police officer was treating Vicky. Remember, Vicky at this point that you're mentioning about is not even a suspect. He is in fact the complainant's own brother. He had been there to the police station to seek justice, questioning the police officers as to why a complaint was not registered. But it looks like he's been meted with this sort of treatment. Of course, a probe has been ordered. The SP of Kallakurichi is going to probe into the police officer's behavior, and then we'll really come to know what exactly transpired in the police station. Was it an escalation from both sides, or was it just the police officer who was manhandling Vicky? All these truths are yet to be out.
All right, Anagha, many thanks for those latest details, and of course we wait and watch what happens next.